today we are going to learn one more plan of LIC of India, and this sessions would be exclusively in English because our fans are telling that please ma'am go through in English. So I have provided all the see the playlist in Hindi also, and by today I am going to start in all the plan recordings in English as well because some advisors from South requested to do the recordings in English also. So before I go to plan, please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon so you can get notifications. And another thing that I want to tell you, for our professional courses, because plans are okay, but for our professional learning, you can join our atomic growth sessions. You can go on atomicgrowth.rpy.club. Link I have sent in description. You can join our community as a development officer. You can write your designation and send us hi, and we can add you in the proper community because learning is very important in our lives. Those who don't learn, those not earns, है ना, वो जो people not learning, they lose their earning. So it is applicable to me also. So once again I welcome you on behalf of me and LIC, my YouTube channel. And today we are going to learn endowment plus plan. Though endowment plan plus plan is out of date, but it is very important for people who cannot afford premiums about 20,000 in other SIP or index plus plans. So let's start. Before going to plan, let's have disclaimer that everything that I am going to discuss here is that is for educational purpose, and I will teach you also that how you can get day to day NAV in ULIP plans. That also I will teach you in this session. Okay, so our first English recording plan is 935. 935, that is LIC's endowment plus plan. Previously it was known as 835, which was launched in 2015. Okay, but it is re-embedded. Some changes are there. Wherever changes, whatever changes were there, I will discuss with you step by step. And the new endowment plus plan has launched on 1st February 2020 in between us, and no doubt LIC is also performing good in ULIPs also. But you have to suggest to your client for long term investment more than 8 or 10 years. Don't commit for short term, because if you will commit for short term, you will lose your customer. Don't ever commit for wrong things to your customer. So always suggest, sir, you should invest at least for 8 to 10 years. No, so basic details of this plan is that this is regular premium plan, means you have to pay premium monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly, whichever mode you want. Okay. This is non-participating plans, means no bonus is there. Okay. It will directly invested in market. So unit link assurance plan, ULIP plan is this endowment plus, and which offers insurance come investment, which is giving tax free return. Because if you are investing in mutual funds or SIPs where no risk cover is there, the amount will be taxable. Maturity would be taxable. If profit part is more than 1 lakh, you have to pay the taxes. But here, everything is tax free because insurance is inbuilt in this plan, which is 10 times of your investment. So proposer can choose the amount of premium one can desire, how they can choose, what is the minimum amount, that we will discuss. Depending on premiums paid, policy holder will get the equivalent level of risk cover, means insurance risk cover you will getting. So you can convince your client more, because if you are investing in market, that whatever would be the growth, that is the risk cover, or that is the maturity amount. But what if something happens for casualties? So this will serve you two in one product. So features and condition for this plan is that minimum age at entry is 90 days completed. Maximum age at entry should be 50 years. More than 50 years you can't sell. For that you have to convince your customer for SIP and Index Plus, which are giving also very good returns nowadays. So even as a index plus, I so they went to up to 31 CAGR, 31%. So for long term, you can't show 31%, but they are giving good return. Okay. Minimum maturity age is 18 years. So if you are selling to any customer for their child, please let them clear no partial withdrawal will be allowed till the child becomes 18 years old. So sell accordingly on the name of parents. You can also sell. Na? So give right advice to your customer. Maximum maturity age for this plan is 60 years. Means if you are selling to 50-year-old person, 10-year policy term you can provide him maximum. 45-year person, 15-year maximum policy term you can provide. No? Policy term here is 10 to 20 year, whereas SIP and Index Plus, this is 20, up to 25-year policy term is available. Now let's talk about minimum premium. So yearly minimum premium, as I said, if your clients are not affording the premium of 30,000 yearly, which is in Index Plus, or 40,000 yearly, which is in SIP, then you can convince them for 20,000 yearly, which can be increased in the multiple of 1,000 rupees, or half yearly premium 13,000, quarterly premium 8,000, which could be increased in the multiplication of 1,000, and monthly net, this is 3,000 is the minimum amount which can be increased in the multiplication of 250 rupees. Okay, means 3,250, 3,500 monthly premium you can set in this plan. Huh? But if client is lower budget, then you can give yearly premium of 20,000 also. So maximum premium, this is no limit. Depending on underwriting, you can convince your customer. Basic sum is assured in this plan, as mutual funds and SIPs are not providing insurance. Here, what we are providing, we are giving annualized premiums 10 times insurance. That if I am investing 20,000 yearly, then 2 lakh rupees sum assured would be applicable in my policy. So if something happens to me, 2 lakh or fund value, whichever is higher, that would be paid to my nominee. Now, maturity benefit in this plan is fund value with settlement option of 5 yearly or 10 half yearly installments. Partial withdrawal you can do in this plan after fifth year, means from sixth year onwards you can do partial withdrawal in this plan. Means if you don't want to surrender the whole policy, you can withdraw the money by partial withdrawal. What are the partial withdrawal rules? That you should be at least 18 years old, and a partial withdrawal may be in the form of fixed amount or in the form of fixed number of units. Okay, and partial withdrawal charges shall be deducted, which is 100 rupees plus GST. Currently partial withdrawal will be allowed subject to a minimum balance of, from 6th year to 10th year policy year, there should be minimum balance of 3 annualized premium or 50% of unit fund value. See, if I am paying 20,000 yearly premium, then 3 annualized premium would be 60,000. And if my fund value is become after 6 years, say it became 1 lakh rupees, then 50,000. So 50,000 or 3 annualized premium is 60,000. So whichever is higher. So 60,000 should be minimum here in our policy account, should be residue. Okay, from 11th year to 20th year, 3 annualized premiums again, or 25% of the fund value, whichever is higher, should be remain in account after partial withdrawal. And partial withdrawal is allowed if you are 18 years old, and every year, once in a year, you can do partial withdrawal. So death claim benefit in this plan, death claim benefit is divided in two parts, because in case of children, what happens, risk cover doesn't start immediately if they are less than 6 years old. So before the date of commencement of risk, the amount equal to unit fund value shall be payable to nominee, or on death after the date of commencement, then an amount equal to highest of the following, which is highest, basic sum assured minus partial withdrawal any done in last 2 years, no, or unit fund value, or 105% of total premiums received up to the date of death, residue by reduced by partial withdrawal made during the last 2 years. After 2 years it resumes, everything is resumes, but in last 2 years something, then it would be deducted. Okay, so basic sum assured is equal to 10 times of the annualized premium here. Now, available options in this plan, that switching between any fund in yearly two, 4 times switching you can do free of cost, no cost is charged. After four, means fifth onwards, it is charged 100 rupees plus GST. Death benefit you can take in installments for up to 5 years. Partial withdrawal from 6th year onward is available, but increase and decrease in benefits is not allowed. Accidental rider we can add or we can cancel, but once we can cancel we can't add again. Top up facility is not available, and alteration to the other plan is not available in this plan. Now let's talk about mode of premium payments. So it is regular premium plan. So yearly, half yearly, quarterly and monthly net mode is available in this plan. Let's talk about riders. So in ULIPs, there is only accidental benefit rider. Okay. This rider can be opted for at any policy anniversary. Within the policy, if you forgot to add on first day, you can add any policy anniversary. But remember, there should be age less than 55 year and minimum 5 year premium should be remained. 5 year premium should be remained, then and then only you can add this rider. Grace period is available 15 days in monthly mode and other modes is 30 days. Now let me clear one thing. In any ULIP plan, after grace period you have to give health declaration, means you have to revive the policy as you are reviving the other conventional policies. Na? As per term plan, what happens after grace period, you have to further give all the requirements. So always take follow of your client, no? Because you have to give revival. You can't online instantly revive the policy, you know. So take care of this. Rebate, there is no rebate in ULIP plans. Now, date of commencement of risk cover, as I said, if your child is 0 to 6 year old, then it will start after 2 years from DOC, from policy date, na, bought date. Then entry age as is 7 year or more, then it will be start instantly when your child become 8 year old. Before it something happens, then fund value will be paid to the nominee. Now death benefit, here are basic sum assured or 105% of total premium paid less any partial withdrawals made during last 2 years. Now you can ask your client that such a facility is available in your mutual fund or in your SIP, that in case of casualties we are providing something extra which is guaranteed, or fund value whichever is higher that we will pay to nominee. Death benefit we can take in installments of 5,000 monthly or 15,000 quarterly, 25,000 half yearly or 50,000 yearly for 5 years we can set. No? Option can be exercised by life assured for full or part death benefit also. Okay. Now, which kinds of funds are here? So here are, according to me, five. Active funds are four, and uh, disactive means inactive fund is fifth, that is discontinued fund. No? So first, very low risk fund, that is bond fund, in which 60 to 100% is invested in government guaranteed securities, 0 to 40% invested in money market instruments, means corporate papers are there. Yeah. In equities, there is no investment. That's why this is the low risk fund. Okay. Type of second fund is secured fund, in which 10 to 50% is invested in equities, 0 to 40% in market instruments, and 50 to 90% is invested in government guaranteed securities. Okay. Third kind of fund is, that is balance fund, which is mostly bought medium risk fund. No? That 30 to 70% is invested in government uh, securities, 0 to 40% in money market instrument, and 30 to 70% is invested in equities. So we don't have to select that how much we have to invest in any instrument. Here fund managers will select, just we have to select the fund, है ना? So we don't have to put any watch on market. So we, our time is saved, because every day we will see the market, how we will earn, how we will do our work. So throw it everything on fund managers, है ना? So LIC's special fund managers selects where to invest, and nowadays we can see in news that how much asset we have created. Fourth fund is growth fund. Okay, so If you are planning for long term, no, then you can go with growth fund. So high risk, high reward fund is there, in which 10 to 100% is invested in listed equities, 0 to 40% in money market instruments, and 0 to 60% in government securities or debts they are investing. Okay, and fifth, last but not least, that is discontinued fund. So if you stop to give premium, you are stopping the premiums, then your fund will be transferred to discontinued fund. And as per IRDA rule, there also we are giving guaranteed 4%, guaranteed 4% return yearly in discontinued fund also, where it is invested in government and money market instruments, no, debt fund and money market instrument LIC is investing. So if you resume to pay your premiums, then your policy will further transfer to your active fund, and discontinued fund charges which are charged to you, those are again refunded. Your units are refunded, but remember, after fifth year there is no discontinued fund charge. So if you are surrendering the policy, or you are stopping the premiums in first 4 years, then and then only discontinued fund penalty will be charged. Otherwise it is not charged from fifth year onwards. So your fund, whichever growth you have done, again 4% are additional there. So don't surrender policies, don't surrender the policies. Now policy loan, it is not allowed in ULIP plans, but you can do partial withdrawal from sixth year onwards. And what is the benefit of partial withdrawal? You don't have to pay any interest on it. Na? So surrender or paid up, that is allowed after 5 years of the policy period. Revival you can do within 3 years. Previously in 835 plan it was 2 year, but the LIC has amended here. It made 3 years, means if you don't pay premiums, then you can revive or restart your policies within 3 years from FUP, first unpaid premium. Assignment you can do if you are more than 18 years old. You can do assignment of this policy. Compulsory termination means after payment of premium for full 5 years, further premiums are not paid and balance in unit fund is not sufficient to recover the relevant charges, the policy will be compulsory terminate. Which are the relevant charges, that I will show later. And every mutual fund, every SIP are charging you this relevant charges. You can search on Google also. So suicide clause, if God forgives and client suicides within 12 months of date of commencement, then claim will be restricted to fund value, no sum assured will be paid. Again I am taking disclaimer, this was for educational purpose. We are not threatening to do anything like this. This is very bad thing. So backdating in ULIP plans, backdatings are not allowed. Proposal form, here special proposal form you have to fill, that is endowment plus proposal form. Now let's talk about tax benefit under section 80C. It is giving assumptions and maturity death claim, both options are tax free because 10 times insurance is inbuilt in this. Let's talk about benefit example. A client is 35-year-old and yearly premium he pays 50,000. Policy term he has bought for 20 years and fund he has selected growth fund. Now currently it is giving more than 12% return in growth fund also, but we have assumed that it is 8%. If we show less and we give more, then client becomes more happy. Then that's why I have assumed here 8% only. So if we see the growth of 8%, then what will here? See, refund of mortality charges, by mistake I have put here, but no refund of mortality charges in this. That is only in SIP index plus. So here fund value 8% means 20,57,793 rupees they will earn tax free. Okay, total amount he has invested 10 lakh in 20 years. We are assuming 8%. Currently it is giving more than 12%. I will show you that how to check NAVs. So basic sum assured is here. If unfortunately death occurs on the ninth policy year, then sum assured would be 10 times of the yearly premium, that is 5 lakh rupees. 105% if we count, then 2 lakh 62,000 total premiums. 105% to 2 lakh 62,000. And fund value, if we think that they are growing on 8%, So 5,49,691. So whichever is higher, so here fund value is higher, that will be paid to the nominee. So in case of accidental death, opted for accidental rider, then again 5 lakh additionally would be paid to the nominee. So total death claim would be 10,49,691 rupees. Now assume that if this, unfortunately, if this casualty happens in first or second year, then what will your mutual fund will pay you? They will pay you only fund value, not 5 lakh rupees to your family. So think here protection is also there, no? Now, which are different charges? So first charge is allocation charges. Those are also charged by any mutual funds and SIPs. You can check, you can talk to your financial advisors also. So purchase offline 7.5% is first year, second to fifth year it is 5%, and sixth year onwards it is 3% of your annualized premium. Na? Mortality charges, here mortality charges, as we are giving insurance, then on every month there some units will be cancelled as a mortality charges. These are not big charges, na? And as your age will increase every anniversary, it will also increase. But which are charges, let me show you that if you are up to 25-year-old, then it is 1.23 rupees per thousand, means for 1 lakh rupees insurance you are paying 123 rupees yearly, na? Yearly 120. So plan starts with 20,000 rupees yearly premium, 2 lakh rupees sum assured, then approx 246 rupees is charged. Okay, so we can say that 20 rupees monthly is charged for 2 lakh rupees sum assured, huh? Which is very less. For if you are 35-year-old, it is 160 rupees, means 320 rupees for 2 lakh rupees sum assured, it is charged yearly. If you are 45 years old, then 359 rupees, and approximately 740 rupees yearly it is charged. And for 50-year age, it is 618 rupees per lakh, no? So 1200 and 38 rupees, 36 rupees are charged for your 2 lakh rupees insurance. So it is very less. In market, if you are investing, there are so many charges. We can forget, no? Hmm? Then mortality charges are charged as per this. Some units are cancelled every month. Okay, for this mortality charges. Now, linked accidental benefit, that is optional. You can buy or you can cancel. Okay, so it will be deducted at beginning of each policy month by cancelling appropriate number of units. It is 0.40 paise per thousand. Okay, 0.40 paise. Yani you can say 40 rupees for your 1 lakh rupees, before 2 lakh 80 rupees yearly it is charged. And if you are in police organization or paramilitary force, then it is 0.80 paise per thousand, means 160 rupees per 2 lakh yearly it is charged. No? You can add and you can cancel also. But again, I am telling, if you are cancelled once, you can't add again. Other charges are policy administration charges are not taken in this policy. Switching charges, that is, for switchings are free, and that you can do online also. In by customer portal you can register your policy in premier services, or you can offline apply on your branches. Na? Fund management charges are there, so it is very less in this plan compared to other plans. It is only 0.70 paise for active funds, which are growth balance bond, na? For that secured for 0.70 percent per annum, na? Then for discontinued fund, this is 0.5% per annum. Bid offer spreads are not taken, and partial withdrawal charges is 100 rupees plus GST. Now, other charges, as I told, that this continued fund, if you are not paying the premiums or you are applying for surrender before lock-in period, which is 5 years, then your policy transfers to discontinue fund. So here, if you are applying for this, or then first year, then 20% of annual premium. If your premium is less, than categorize in two slabs, 50 below 50,000 and above 50,000. So if it is below 50,000, then first year, if you are applying for surrender or discontinues the policy, then 20% of annual premium, or 3,000, whichever is lower, that will be charged. And if it is more than 50,000 premium, then 6% of annual premium, or 6,000 rupees, whichever is less that is charged. Now remember one thing, whenever you revive the policy, these charges are refundable, means again units will be added to your policy account. Second year it is 15% or 2000 rupees for below 50,000 premium. For above 50,000 it is 4% of annual premium or 5,000 rupees. Whichever is lower, that is charged. Third year it is 10% or 1500. So below 50,000, above 50,000, 3% of annual premium or 4,000 rupees. Fourth year, it is 5% of annual premium or 1,000 rupees. Bill for below 50,000 premium, above 50,000 premium, it is 2% of annualized premium or 2,000 rupees, whichever is lower, that is charged. And again, I am repeating, I have told that fifth year onwards, if you are not paying the premiums, if you are surrendering the policy, no discontinuance charges are applicable. Okay. And again, in discontinued fund, also LIC is giving 4%. So now miscellaneous charges means you are changing the modes, you are cancel appropriate units. It is 100 rupees per alterations. So taxes, it is 18% GST is charged on 100 rupees whenever you are applying for something. Okay, now let's talk about underwriting aspects. Who can buy this plan? How much we can sell this plan? So for underwriting, we have to first calculate SUC, and for counting SUC means sum under consideration, we have to count the ASA, actual sum assured. So actual sum assured for this plan is basic sum assured, which is 10 times of annual premium. If I am investing 1 lakh, then it is 10 lakh ASA for this plan, and we have to combine last 2 years total sum assured for revival also. Then we get the SUC, and then we decide if our client is medically fit, there is no issues with health, then we can apply non-medical schemes. So all non-medical schemes are allowed in this plan. For preferred non-medical group, this is up to 18 years to 35 years, you can sell up to 1 crore rupees sum assured with video MER, means height weight only. 36 to 45 year 50 lakhs rupees, and 46 to 50 years 20 lakhs rupees sum assured. And you can note down 51 to 55 years, it is 13 lakhs sum assured you can provide to your client if he comes in preferred non-medical group, means he is earning professionally or by doing job 10 lakh rupees yearly and graduate or above qualification is there. So special non-medical group, that is second category of non-medical schemes, that in that 18 to 35-year old person get 50 lakhs rupees without any special report if he is medically fit. No health issues should be there, no surgery should be there except delivery. In delivery there is 6 months waiting period. So 36 to 45 year it is 30 lakhs, 46 to 50 year it is 15 lakh, and 51 to 55 years it is 13 lakh allowed without any medical, means only height weight is there, video MER is there. Then last but not last, we can say, but it is category which is sold most, general non-medical schemes, in which 18 to 45 years you can give up to 20 lakhs rupees SUC, and 46 to 50 year it is 6 lakhs, and 51 to 55 year you can note it down, it is 3 lakh rupees with height weight, means video MER you can sell. Major students means those who are more than 18 years old and between 30 years, less than 30 years, and still they are studying. Then you can give with video MER 30 lakhs. Without video MER, it is allowed 25 lakhs. So you can encash, because youngsters are nowadays interested in market. So demand and supply. So age proofs here, all age proofs are allowed, which are the substandard can buy also this plan. Female lives, all female lives are allowed, including pregnant ladies. Category A1 means those who are filing income tax and they have certain income which can be counted. Up to 24 weeks of pregnancy, they can buy this plan. Third gender, this plan is not allowed. Minor lives and major students up to 2 crores. Standard minors are only allowed above 2 crores or substandard minors lives. Marketing manager's recommendation is required to follow the case by CUS central office, and standard age proof is must. In substandard major lives up to age 40, up to class 10 is allowed, age 41 to 45, class 7 is allowed, and age 46 to 50, class up to class 2 extra is allowed, and if the person is physically handicapped, then life should be gainfully employed, then and then only they can buy this plan. Occupational extra, this plan is allowing maximum permissible extras are 50 rupees per thousand up to age 45 and 4 rupees per thousand above age 46. If occupational extra is charged, accidental benefit rider we cannot allow to the client. This plan also can be bought under business insurance, but only under employer employee schemes. Now, we can sell this plan to NRIs and FNIOs also, but there are certain limits on group categories. Group categories you can find in your agent portal also, that which country comes in which groups. LIC has categorized all the countries in 5 groups. So, group 1 and group 2 countries, we are not allowing this plan. Group 3 and group 4 countries, we are allowing this plan with extra premiums. Group 5 countries, we are allowing any extra premiums. Minors and housewives of Group 4 and Group 5 countries only buy this plan. Non-medical schemes are allowed to Group 5 countries only, and mail order business we can do with NRIs and FNIOs who have OCI, means Overseas Citizen of India card holders. We can sell this plan by mail order also. Okay. Now, what is your earning in this plan? Again, I am taking disclaimer. I want to disappoint anything or make any issues, but only for knowledge that first year is 5% plus 40% bonus commission is there, means approx 7%. Second and third year it is 3.5%, and fourth year onwards you are earning 2.5 commission in this plan. Okay, so I hope you have got everything in this plan, and let's meet with another plan on another day. Till now, if you have not subscribed my channel, you can subscribe Bhavna Pritwani. You can follow me on FB also and Insta also with Bhavna Pritwani. And again, you can join our professional community by Atomic Growth, no? atomicgrowth.rpy.club CLUB. You can log in on it by your iPhone or your Android phone, and you can join our community. You can send us WhatsApp to join our community also. So thank you so much, friends, and wish you very all the best. And we'll meet you soon again with another plan. All the best.